Yummy mummies and mummies to be, yummy daddies and daddies to be. Welcome back to the Maternity Diary. Today we will be diving into a hot topic that has been making the headlines in the UK. In fact, let me bring my UK accent. In the UK. Okay, so recently a woman was asked to breastfeed in a restroom at a Premier Inn hotel, and this sparked a lot of outrage and support from mothers nationwide. And so I want you to join me as we discuss the importance of normalizing breastfeeding in public spaces and the right of mothers to feed their babies wherever they feel comfortable. So let's dive right in. So this lady, Kelly Corbin, okay, is it Kelly Corbin? Yeah, Kelly Corbin. So she felt humiliated by a staff at the Premier Inn, one of these hotel chains, Premier Inn hotel chains at Admiral Park. And she was actually asked to go and breastfeed her child in the restroom. And for those of you who don't know what restroom is, especially if the UK, the British like us, we say restroom. But restroom is basically public washroom. And she was asked to move from the restaurant. Oh, is it a restaurant? No. She was asked to move to the public toilet or washroom or restroom, as they say in UK. She was asked to move there to go breastfeed her baby there instead. And she was reduced to tears after being told to feed her baby away from the public. So this devoted parent had already been suffering from postpartum anxiety, and because she was already going through that phase, she left the hotel in tears and was forced to go feed her baby in the car, in the parking lot in the car. Mind you, this baby was crying and hungry, and you know what it means, like when you have a hungry baby. The baby was just wailing, screaming, and she had to go breastfeed this baby, after this traumatic ordeal. So a fellow mother, and right now she's like the biggest hero on earth, called Rebecca Greening, organized a protest by sharing the post that this mother put up on Facebook. And I'll put the post right here so you can see what she posted about her ordeal, what she went through. And this amazing, incredible hero, Rebecca, organized a protest by asking all breastfeeding mothers, as many breastfeeding mothers, whether you are a past breastfeeding mother, a future breastfeeding mother, or a present breastfeeding mother, to come show up for this woman, to let her feel like she's not alone. So let's talk about a few things here. I really want to talk about the importance of advocating for this. So let's talk about this, okay? I really want to talk about the importance of we normalizing people who are trying to breastfeed. I don't have a problem with someone who bottle feeds or decides to formula feed or whatever. But if someone decides that they want to breastfeed, we need to normalize that. It is not abnormal. We are in 2024, for crying out loud. People should be able to breastfeed their kids if they still want to. So let's talk about the importance. Number one, we need to be promoting maternal health, okay? Normalizing breastfeeding in public spaces can actually contribute to better maternal health by actually encouraging other mothers to breastfeed their babies wherever it is necessary without feeling like they should be ashamed or they should be stigmatized. And I can understand, even we've had parents, grandparents tell us in the past that, if you are breastfeeding, even in the hospital, sometimes you're taking your baby for weigh-in and then you want to breastfeed your baby and you're even feeling stigmatized by wanting to breastfeed your baby. That is not right. Even in a hospital setting where you're going to do weigh-in, it is not right. And sometimes you'll be told that, cover up. Not that any woman is just sitting there, they've removed their entire shirt and they're like, I'm breastfeeding my child. No. So why can't they breastfeed freely in public? And they need to. You know, sometimes even the heat of, I remember I used to have this thing that I'll put over my head, and then I'll be breastfeeding my baby. And while I'm in, God, the heat I'm going through, I can only imagine when people cover up without, like, you know, with just the baby in that way. So we need to, honestly, we need to normalize that. We need to promote maternal health. Another reason is bonding and attachment. Breastfeeding does not only provide nutrition, but it is also an opportunity for mothers to bond with their babies and also to promote some kind of attachment. And mind you, this woman was going through postpartum anxiety. And for most people that are going through postpartum anxiety, breastfeeding is one of the best ways to be able to help alleviate those kind of symptoms. So creating an environment for breastfeeding in public spaces can really help women to feel comfortable enough to even strengthen this bond and to contribute to healthier mother-infant relationship. Next importance is public health benefits. Breastfeeding has numerous health benefits for both babies and mothers, including reducing even the risk of infections for the babies, allergies, chronic diseases. By normalizing breastfeeding in public, we can actually encourage more mothers to be able to breastfeed, and thereby promoting a public health and reducing healthcare costs. And honestly, like, I do have a background in health, public health. And so I really do understand the importance of also trying to promote that, because a lot of people are feeling so uncomfortable. And it's okay if you that's not what you want to do. That's absolutely fine. But for those who really want to do it, we need to be able to give them the chance to be able to do that and create that kind of space for them. Another importance is empowerment and autonomy. Every mother has the right to choose how and where they want to feed their babies. It could be bottle feeding, like I said, it could be formula feeding, whatever, breastfeeding. They have the right to choose how they want to breastfeed or to feed their babies. And by respecting and supporting every mother's decision to breastfeed in public, we really are empowering these women to make choices that are best for themselves and also for their children. And this promotes autonomy and self-confidence. Last but not the least importance is fighting stigma and discrimination. Unfortunately, we are in 2024. I don't know why we need to be talking about this, but breastfeeding in public is still met with so much stigma and discrimination in many places. Sometimes even including churches that should be a safe haven for people. They are feeling discrimination and stigma. You understand? And honestly, by speaking out against incidents like these ones at the Premier Inn and advocating for the rights of breastfeeding mothers, we can actually help to challenge societal norms and also create a more inclusive and supportive environment for all mothers. And so kudos again to Rebecca. I wish it was close to me. I would have attended. If I had to miss work, I would have attended and helped to support. But this was such an amazing thing that you did. It was really remarkable. If you are ever watching this video, I want you to know that you are the true hero. So guys, I hope we can help promote or support women who want to be able to breastfeed in public. We shouldn't discriminate against them. We should make them feel comfortable enough to do that. Okay. And so I hope you learned something new. Tell me if you've had any experience like this. Especially, like I said, this woman had postpartum anxiety. So I can only imagine how she bawled her eyes out, while trying to breastfeed the baby in that condition. I can only imagine. So honestly, everybody, please let's give more support to mothers, especially when you don't even know what they are going through. Please, let's give them more support, okay? Let me know if you've had any experience, even if it's not in relation to this, something else. Or generally, what do you think about this? Should she be supported? And by the way, Premier Inn has apologized to this woman, and they have made a public statement to say that they do support breastfeeding mothers and they are sorry for their mistake. So we forgive you, Premier Inn, but you need to give us 50% discount, to come check into your hotels before we will forgive you. All right, guys. So please like this video, please share and subscribe. If you have a contact, please do share with them. They can be mothers, fathers, anybody. Please share this video with them and let's spread the word out there. So thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate all your time. So until next time, don't forget to stay happy, stay healthy, and say after me, stay beautiful, and always remember that God loves you. Let's give a shout out to my fish here, Triton. Today he's keeping me company. So until next time, bye everyone.